Hi, you might be thinking I'm going to speak about IPL 2019. Not exactly. I'm just trying to see what's the situation building up regarding the IPL 2019, specifically in Tamil Nadu. So, just to give a brief background about what happened back in 2013, for when the IPL was scheduled to start. I was just trying to scan through what's happening with the IPL because not been following quite recently, but then and there listening about the events and what's the schedules going on in the news, scanning there and there. So with that, just to give a background in the state, if you don't know about Tamil Nadu is a state in India, and back in 2013, what happened was then the head of the state, who is chief minister, was Jayalalitha, who is no more now. Back in 2013, she made a decision to ban the Lankan players to play in Tamil Nadu, uh, basically in Chennai, because Chennai is the only international ground in Tamil Nadu and where the IPL matches are usually conducted. So what I did is just thought, okay, let's go back to 2013 and see what happened that time, to see what was the notification and when it was actually notified or maybe communicated. So just go to Google and see a quick search. We get a first listing, Lankan Place banned in Chennai. So yeah, there is, if you can see, there are a lot of articles coming up. So I was more curious about the official communication, because I know I have kept the tabs open just for a quick reference. I was curious to know what was the official communication. So here is the official communication. If you see, it was, if I'm right, yeah, so it was dated 26th March 2030. So if you see, this is the official document, and I downloaded it just now, so I'm not sure what page number it is. So it's available in the internet. If you go do a quick search, you get. So this is the official letter written in 2013, titled "Objection to Sri Lankan Players Playing in Chennai." So if you see, it is a quite detailed letter, I would say. What is the reasons behind the ban? I think that time Jayalalitha was writing to the then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. So it's the decision behind the ban is like a long detailed one, which is like something I can't brief here in few minutes. So basically, back in 2019, the civil war in Lankan Island was brought to an agreement end, and the actual estimates are around 100,000 or maybe 115,000. So the actual estimates are still not clear. So most of them, 150,000 Tamils were killed, and that was the reason, the primary reason for banning Lankan players to play in Chennai. So if you see, the letter clearly lists out matter of urgency with the Sri Lankan Tamils issue. And at that time, it looks like there was a lot of agitations in Tamil Nadu. Even though I know it's 2013, 6 years back, many of them would not be fresh in memory, but the letter clearly spells out what was the situation in Tamil Nadu like, and what was and regarding the debate in UNHRC. So it was quite quite serious one. Investigations as well as lot of dialogues happening in various international platforms. So she lists out the tournament is to start from 3rd of April, and she says that most of the players, the Lankan cricketers, are in most of the team. She points out, you are aware of the civil strife in Sri Lanka is a lamentable saga of an ethnic program launched by the Lankan government. A most important thing is the letter is quite detailed one where she spells out resulted in commission of genocide against the defenseless civilian Tamil population, and actually, I think it's quite a eye opener because I haven't seen this official letter myself. It says defenseless civilian population and the decimation of thousands of innocent women and children. And she clearly points out these human rights violations have been extensively documented in the international media and internationally condemned. So yeah, I think that she points out what's the reason for the ban. These painful events of genocide of innocent Lankan Tamils have had a deep impact amongst the people of Tamil Nadu. And I think the letter goes on and on. It's a big one. What are the reasons? What are the different agitations happening in Tamil Nadu? And not just the issue of Tamil Nadu, Tamils in Lanka, but also she points out to the continuing attacks on Tamil Nadu fishermen by the Lankan Navy. It is like, I think back in the times it was quite often Tamil Nadu fishermen and attacked. And I think if I am right, if I am not wrong, close to 800 Tamil Nadu fishermen have been killed so far by the Lankan Navy. From the media reports, if that's for sure, I'm sure about that. So she points out, I have been also regularly writing to you protesting against the repeated and unprovoked attacks by the Lankan Navy on innocent Tamil Nadu fishermen on the high seas, which have caused the deaths and injuries to the scores of Tamil Nadu fisherfolk. Understandably, their sentiments too have been hurt by these brutal and hostile acts of Sri Lankan Navy. And she points out all political parties in Tamil Nadu have repeatedly voiced their grave concern regarding this issue. The atmosphere is therefore already surcharged with the groundswell of popular public opinion against the Sri Lankan government. So I think she lists out two major reasons. One is the this civil war and resulting thousands of Tamils being killed in Lanka, as well as the attacks on Tamil Nadu fishermen by the Lankan Navy. And then she says, in this hostile and tense environment, we apprehend that the participation of Lankan players and many games to be played in Chennai will aggravate an already surcharged atmosphere and offend the sentiments of people. So I think, yeah, it's pretty much it. She covers up and then she sums up saying the play should be banned, and the BCCI may be advised by the government of India to prevail upon the IPL organizers not to allow Lankan players to take part in Tamil Nadu. The government of Tamil Nadu will permit IPL matches to be held in Tamil Nadu only if the organizers provide an undertaking that no Lankan players, officials, umpires or support staff would participate in these matches. Yeah, I think so. This is the official letter from the government of Tamil Nadu back in 2013, and a lot of, I think it was widely covered, and then widely covered everywhere, and like lots of official sports websites has covered as well. More interestingly, so okay, it was not just the government, as I was trying to say. So at that time, I think it looks like it was throughout Tamil Nadu, all the political parties were in unison to oppose and to ban the Lankan players playing in Tamil Nadu. So this article is quite a good one. I think if you see, it covers up the main opposition as well. So this is on ESPN Cricket Info. So it says, earlier this month, the DMK, the main opposition party in Tamil Nadu and key ally of federal government, pulled out of ruling coalition at the centre, asking for sterner measures to redress alleged atrocities towards Tamils in Lanka. So it is quite an interesting phase now, I would say. So exactly, so 2013 and 14, now we are back in 2019. Elections are around the corner now again, and I'm quite surprised no major political party has picked up this time in 2019. Is that something deliberate, or is that just lost in the election noise? I'm not sure why. Definitely, I think there might be at least some smaller outfits who pick this up maybe near when the tournament gets nearby. And as I say, I was quite surprised as well. The tournament starts exactly 1 week from now. I think it's next Saturday. The tournament is starting, and I'm not sure what's the stand of government of Tamil Nadu this time. I think from the notification from 2013, I don't think any Lankan player has played in Chennai, particularly in IPL. In between, even the some sort of school football teams were also sent back from Tamil Nadu, I think, back to Lanka. So from then, I'm really surprised, or I haven't picked up anywhere in the media of any teams from Lanka playing in Tamil Nadu. I think until 2016, if I'm right. So if it would have been 13, 14, 15, and 16. No one has played, and I think even on 17, I think the IPL itself was shifted from Chennai due to the water sharing dispute with the neighboring state. So I think, yeah, I think 18 was the year. I think it was last year exactly. The tournament was shifted, moved out of Chennai. So yeah, not sure what's going to happen in a week's time. We'll have to see if this will be picked up, or maybe I haven't picked up from any media, because I'm very sure there has been no reporting at all about this issue in 2019. So yeah, I think there are a lot of other articles as well which specifically spells out about the main opposition DMK. Here in Live Mint it says which have the DMK, which was till 19th March an ally of the Congress-led UPA, withdrew support, citing the union government's inability to condemn Lankan's human rights record at the UNHRC in Geneva. This came before India voted in favor of US-sponsored resolution censuring Lankan's rights record in Geneva on 21st March. The DMK's action took place against the backdrop of political parties readying up for a national election, with the tenure of current UPA government ending in May 2014. Just a few more just to say if there is anything more on that. I think no, this article again spells out the same letters, like a gist of what Jalilida has written to the center. So it picks up the main points, and then yeah, I think again similar sort of reporting on. So yeah, coming back to 2019, I'm just checking the fixtures this evening. I see that the first match itself on Saturday is between CSK and Royal Challengers Bangalore. So let's see what's going to happen if this is going to be picked up again. Closer to the, as I said earlier, elections are around the corner. I'm not sure if everyone has. This is just lost in the all the noise, or maybe all the events happening. So got to see what will happen to the Lankan players, whether this has been officially communicated. Definitely should have been thought up by at least by the management of CSK, whether they were in touch with the government of Tamil Nadu or not, to see what is the reaction of government of Tamil Nadu. With the I think, as I said, elections being announced, the code of conduct will be in place. So I'm not sure officially if the government of Tamil Nadu can raise this issue again with the relevant authorities, be it CSK or be the government of India, to say the Lankan players should be banned. So yeah, there has been no nothing in the media so far. So I'm not sure whether this will be picked up by someone, or maybe will this time is it going to be quite just like that, and then Lankan players being staked into TamilNadu. We got to see what's going to happen. This will be an interesting one to see before the elections, because if this is done, I am surprised there won't be if this passes without any noise. um, the reason is because of the elections as well. Definitely there will be interested parties, as I say, I quote again, interested parties to raise this issue, and then get some media coverage. Definitely, I think there will be something. Let's wait and see what's going to happen until 23rd. Yeah, thank you.